Unfortunately, there's been so much emphasis placed on this particular person that I'm going to have to do 2 or 3 videos over him alone. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. He is not that important to the fandom. But, you know, what can you do? That's the way it is right now. This one is going to focus on why trolls troll him. There are 3 reasons that I can see. First of all, you've got the neutral trolls that really don't give a rat shit. They're here for the lulz. Wolfie proves that if you fuck with him enough, he will respond eventually, in a manner that will get you those lulz. I'm not going to say he's especially vulnerable to it, but he's definitely vulnerable to it. And if he really wants to do anything positive, he is going to have to learn how to control his temper. If he is angry, if he is upset, if something bothers him, and he knows it, he should not post. He should not make a video. He should wait until he can think about it, and calm down, and remove personal bias if at all possible, and make a balanced comment or response. And that will not only stop this first kind of troll from trolling you, but the others as well. Because they can do nothing without you giving them something to work with. Now, going for the second type of troll. Oh, I can't count now. That's great. Anyways, I'm an idiot. The second type of troll is the kind that honestly dislikes or hates Wolfie. Take whichever strength of word that you prefer. Hey, you could even say mild aversion to you if you're going to play politics with words here. But these people go after Wolfie because they don't like him. They don't like the way he handled himself, they don't like the person, they don't like what he holds, whatever reason, they don't like him. And these are the people, combined with the third type of troll, that religiously maintain information on this guy. His personal information has been dug up by someone, for crying out loud. Take your own damn advice. Stop taking the internet so seriously. He is not that important to the fandom, honestly. He's not that important in real life. He's just not important. You know? In fact, you know, really, who of us is? But still, I mean, you're focusing on this guy, and you've gone past the point of, I'm after this for lulz. You've, like, committed yourself to this guy. And, yeah, I realize he makes himself open and vulnerable to this stuff, but you're just like, on a campaign, a holy crusade to prove him as a liar and a zoophile and this and that. And what does it really matter? I mean, say that you take the altruistic approach and you're after truth and justice. Okay, fine. Yeah, be after truth and justice, point these things out, back up your information. But when you start stepping into insults and you start stepping into personal assumptions, and when you start stepping into just attacks on him, which there have been attacks on him, let's not, you know, try to play semantics or anything, regardless of whether it's verbal or mental or what have you. There's been attacks on him, and you take this too seriously. So, ease up. If you're altruistic, just use the facts, man. They're there. If you're someone that dislikes him for the person he is, and you take a personal vendetta against him, of which I'm sure there's at least 1 or 2, though I'm not going to mention names, and nor am I going to categorize anyone as that specifically. I just know that 1 or 2 of them are likely hold that view. And, you know, it could be a random 1 or 2. I'm not going to say who it is. I don't even specifically know who it is. But I just know that they're that kind out there. You have a personal vendetta against this guy. He's a freaking person on the internet. Find something better to do with your time. I mean, it's gone past lulz to the point you just want to discredit this guy as much as possible, without even any humor being involved. Be a troll. It's more respectable, believe it or not, than having a personal vendetta against somebody. And let's see, the third type, which I've conveniently and temporarily forgotten, then now remembered, is a type of troll that really wants to make an association between Wolfie and the fandom, and through doing so, discredit the fandom. Don't give me conspiracy theory bullshit. It's straightforward, it's logical. The guy was a small voice in the fandom, and then there was controversy around him, which is like controversy, but not. And now he's like this central focusing point around a massive shitstorm of bullshit in the fandom. And you know he's vulnerable, you know he'll respond to things, you know you can make him look bad. So you make him look bad, and through doing so, morons who judge entire groups by singular people will think less of the fandom. Now, I'm not saying how many trolls do this. I'm not even saying it's a large percentage. There's just some of them out there whose goal is to discredit the fandom through Wolfie. And it's ridiculous. And that does it for Trolls versus Wolfie. As far as Wolfeedarkfang the person, I'll cover that when I get in tonight or tomorrow morning.